Hello and welcome, I'm the Imperor and this is Learning as we Play Stellaris, a series where I play the game, tell you what I do while I'm doing it, so you can learn and understand Stellaris a little bit better, without me discussing everything in exhausted death. Just whenever it comes up, we talk about it. And I've done this for Crusader Kings 2 and 3 in the past, and it was fairly successful in teaching people or accompanying people along their journey through learning these kind of games. Now, if you're entirely new to this series, start at episode 1. This is where we build the empire and get going. If you're returning, welcome back, and let's get into it. Our sub-Terran pacifist, fanatic xenophobes. We have blocked off with their ships our neighbors' expansion, and we are trying to consolidate our explored systems. We're also looking to research the northern reaches and continue through first contact protocols. At the moment, we want to get all systems under our control that are potentially taken for our control. So let's try and continue building more outposts here. I think they might have reworked how the queue on construction ships works. It feels like, even though this has automatic construction right now, it will do this first. But
We're
I'm
under
not
attack.
entirely
Time to
sure.
dance.
We'll see it in a second. And how exactly are we under attack? Ah, yes. Our fleet is engaging the Void Worms. We have one little station here help us, so there's a good chance we might lose this fight. I'm hoping that we have our ships well prepared for this fight. And this is our first real space battle, I think. So this is how they look like. Our ships do attack. There are multiple points of information here. One, the orange bar is armor, the blue bar, which we have, are our shields, and the green bar is the hull points. Armor and shields are protective around the hull. Once the hull is destroyed, a ship is completely gone. As you can see, we're eating through the armor of this enemy quite quickly, and here is the fleet combat overview. Now, this is a little bit confusing. We have two sides to this. We have fleet combat overview, and this pitches hull point against hull point. So we enter the fight with fewer hull points than the enemy. We have 6,000, they have 12,000, meaning health points, basically. Translate to health. And of course, this is heavily skewed toward the Void Worm. But this doesn't take into account how quickly values are going down. Right now, we entered with a full complement fleet, and one of our ships is already fleeing. Because if you look at it, it has only 44 hull points left. It's nearly destroyed. So this ship will flee. I think it is one of our frigates. It is indeed. Another one is being heavily damaged already. So we will lose ever more hull point. This will go down, down, down. But we have a lot of explosives. We have a lot of torpedoes. And I don't think this has any defenses against torpedoes. We can look a little bit more on the damage output. We are currently dealing mainly hull damage with nuclear missiles and small coil guns. I think, honestly, our torpedoes haven't even hit yet. Like, it looks like there's a lot still coming in here. Little projectiles flying. These might be torpedoes there, passing by, not hitting anything. I don't know. We'll have to see. Our hit rate here is pretty high for our explosive nuclear missiles. And our coil gun have a hit rate of 78%, so we're not hitting everything. Together, we come down to 86%. We're not dealing any damage to shields, because it doesn't have shields, and we have not yet eaten through the armor, so we're not dealing any damage to the hull yet. It, in return, is dealing a lot of damage to our armor, and the weapon it is using is ignoring our shields. It's just going through. So these spike spores, they ignore our shields. Our shields are useless here. So let's continue the fight. Watch and see. Now this is in an early episode, I said the military points aren't necessarily indicative of who's going to win a fight. So this thing came in with 2,000 something military points. We came in with 1,750 or something. But we still won the fight. You can see all of our wonderful projectiles here pushing through. I like, actually, there's so much detail to these. I'm not sure which of these are torpedoes and which of these are missiles, but it's probably a mix of everything. Now, our fleet survived. We have a few ships that fled or tried to flee and definitely need repairing. Look at that. We have a bunch of ships here that are near death. So we will go ahead and tell our fleet to go repair. But we also had a loss of a ship. We lost one frigate, so we will click to reinforce our fleets. And that's that. Now, we get an after battle report here. Ooh, there's something else happening that we will have to take a look at. We get an after battle report here. It tells us we lost 1, but the Void Worms lost 1 as well. So we won the battle against the Void Worm, which is, I think, partially due to us having 33% increased damage against them through an event that we had earlier. And let's see. So this dealt a lot of damage to shields, honestly. The Voidworm Fang. So when it got to eat our ships, bite them, that worked really well. We dealt a lot of damage to its hull with torpedoes, mostly. Like, that's 11,000. So once the torpedoes each reach the hull, they're done. And yeah, overall, if we look at it for hull and for armor, the torpedoes are the best. I think the torpedoes bypass shields entirely. So we have a pretty strong fleet here, if our torpedoes can hit. Other empires might have point defense to shoot down incoming projectiles like missiles and torpedoes. We have another rivalry declared on us by these guys here. We will just declare a rivalry in return. But there's more information here. These guys, the League of Jara, which is right here, our pink neighbor, has put down some claims on our systems. On the, I'm assuming, Zavaris, this one, and on the Golovia system. So these people here have decided to claim these systems for themselves. So if they go to war with us and they win the war, they take these systems, these two here, because they believe these systems are rightfully theirs. We, of course, disagree. But that's why we're building up our defensive fortification right here at the border, because we are quite aware this is going to be bad. We're building a second fleet up right now, so let's get us a commander in. Maybe one that doesn't already start with bad trait. We go with the Void Hunter here, because that's just generally good. Damage, weapons range, even if we don't fight 4 now, like Void Worms, that's good. And we're going to hire him. And we're gonna go bring this fleet down here to be part of our defenses. We can bring up pressing F9 our fleet overview, and we will want to reinforce our fleets until they're both full. And once our main fleet is repaired, we also position them here, because this is usually a prelude to war. These guys are making it clear that they want to take what we have been blocking off here. So we need a lot more alloys right now. Since we have mostly everything else under control, we're going to go to our Forge world here, which has 467 available jobs. Nothing's going to happen here. But we have another world that works on this world here, where we're building mineral extraction, civilian industries, and we're just going to build yet another alloy foundry once it's done. And I think we really have no room really to become more proficient in our... Oh, it's another rivalry. Okay, everyone is declaring a rivalry against us. We will just return the favor. We can only have so many active rivalries. So yeah, everyone kind of hates us. Everyone kind of hates us, which is not super great. It's not very good for us, but we are fortifying our borders to both sides, so maybe our main fleet will just sit here. They're going to repair here, because this station also has a... No. Wait. This doesn't have a spaceport, but they can still repair here? Okay.
This system's secrets are ours.
So this station cannot rebuild ships, but apparently even without a space station, without the spaceport, it can repair our ships, which is nice. Which is very nice. So we'll take it. But we definitely need more alloy production, and we are tentatively here around this stuff. But this reminds me, look at it. We have enough energy stored now to make these guys happy. These guys here hated that. We still have no non-aggression pact, and we still have no peace everlasting. I mean, it might come that we have not been in a large-scale galactic conflict for more than 50 years, but I think our neighbors are shoring up to come attack us. So that's a bit of a problem. That is a bit of a problem. Okay. I wanted to go ahead. Let's get this construction ship here and tell it to build an observation post here first, and then it can return on building these outposts. So we might have to save up our alloys right now for more military production.
Our network just got a fresh hub.
Shore up our fleets more so than anything. Though I think building up the station is actually more powerful, because the stations are very, very strong. A fully decked out station will have more firepower than a fully decked out fleet. So we'll invest in the fleet first, in the stations first. At the coordinates of the Rubricator's last known location, we have discovered a habitable planet with what we believe may be some form of settlement covering a large portion of its surface. Settlement consists of tall, pile-like towers visible all the way from space. Our archaeologists are eagerly excavating in the search of the Rubricator. Start digging. I think this is something here. Let's make sure it's our excavator person, our specialist who hates this. Yeah, I mean, they're still better because they're buffed like that, but it's mainly offsetting the traumatized side. Let's hope they don't get even more traumatized here. It was difficult to see the surface of Esteron Prime through thick smog still circling above the factories. Much of the planet's surface has been ravaged by cosmic storm damage, leaving large crevices in the homogeneous industrial landscape. One of them presented a perfect landing opportunity for our ship. There is no sign that any attempt was made to dismantle these production facilities. They were simply left behind, and many still contain production material. Analyzing this may allow us to understand what purpose the planet served within the ancient civilization mercantile infrastructure. It might also tell us more about that celebrated machine referenced in Lambda Serpentis 2. Let's try and figure it out. Now, this icon here means that a ship is in transit to reach the fleet which it is built to reinforce. So if we click on this, we're going to see a ship leave somewhere or not.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Sometimes we don't see them, I think, but I'm not entirely sure what it hinges on, whether or not we see ships in transit. After successfully translating...
External uplink established.
The Zura Corp. Okay, well met. Welcome to the Zura Corp. We are a business conglomerate operating out of the Voldog system. Is this this? No, it's not this system. I don't know where the Voldog system is. Very building blocks of civilization, as we like to say, here at Zura Corp. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you're interested in making a good deal. There. So these guys here, we could ask for strategic resources. We could, in return for some energy credits, get exotic gases, for example. Or we could try and get a consultant, but they don't like us well enough yet. So we would have to make deals with them first, and then maybe we can get a consultant, but I don't really like that, so we're not going to deal with it. Can we talk to these guys yet? No, we haven't translated their language. The Omicron Menace. Sure, we'll put this guy in. Okay, we have found another spacefaring civilization here. Let's check what kind of ship this is. Does it start?
New augments research. Strap
it looks
in.
like it's this is a science ship most likely. Yep, science ship. Okay, so we know there is another civilization somewhere in this direction, meaning we will also want to go and build out here. So we're gonna go ahead and build this outpost. So much for saving up some of our alloys right now to shore up our defenses. This is how it is. Usually you get an actual information that someone is planning to attack you. So we will still have some time. But we can now build robot assembly plants, which is a building, which we will build soon. It costs some upkeep and alloy, but these will build mechanical pops over time, and we can get robot workers, which are workforce. Now, there's more that we could do right now. And yeah, there are several considerations right now. So things are heating up. People are getting angry at us. We could get a Starhold, which is an upgrade to our starbase, which I think we should do because I believe we already do something about starbase upgrade costs and stuff being cheaper. We could go for a bigger ship type, destroyers, which can hold way more weapons and are way more powerful. Might be even more sensible because we're looking at 2 threats. So we will need bigger, better fleets. And it's quicker to research. Or we could look at any of these here, which are defensive, offensive, and just moving faster. This is actually kind of important, but I think we're going to go for the destroyer class ships, which also increases our fleet command limit by 10. So we can have more ships in our fleets. Bigger ships hold more weapons, hold more armor, hold more shields. They're not necessarily always superior, but, well, fairly often they get the job done. Let's go here. No, all this is fine. There's nothing super interesting happening here. I want to go into government policies and edicts. Let's see. Do we keep all this on sublight speed, 15%, shield hit points? Maybe we turn one of these off at some point. But do we want to add something else? Fortify the border. Starbase upgrade speed plus 50%. Starbase capacity might be interesting. We could go for farming subsidies, help our food issue. They cost more, but we could also use the capacity upgrades here. We would be eating quite deeply into our income of that, so we will consider it wisely. I think, honestly, mining subsidies might be even better for us. We're not lacking for it, but we need more minerals to deal with everything else here, so that's a difficult choice. We can't immediately turn it back off, so I'm thinking maybe we turn off map the stars, because right now we know there's still a lot more to explore, but we have identified our main threats so far, so I think it would be sensible to turn this off. And instead, like, we're already way above our capacity anyway. Research subsidies will keep on, though I don't even know how much that actually does for us. Maybe not much. How many researchers do we have? Honestly, not many. So this is... I don't think this does much for us. It costs a lot no matter how much it affects, so I think we'll turn this off as well. And instead, we're gonna go turn on mining subsidies. And maybe capacity subsidies to try and offset this thing. Takes a lot, but we're boosting heavily here in our production.
This system's secrets are ours.
And with that much energy coming in, we might activate one of these. Fear campaign, monthly unity, xenophobe ethics, leader experience gain, pop consumer goods minus 10%. That could help us. It's very expensive though. I think monthly unity might be cooler, might be better. And xenophobe goes up. I think we have some fear campaigns to run. So we'll do that. It'll eat heavily here, but it might just help us. So with more minerals coming in, we can work on offsetting these issues here a little bit more efficiently.
The system has been cased.
And here we do basically the same thing as before. We just try and gobble up enough space, as much space as we can. Honestly, I think I will manually direct them to survey this system rather than going here, because this and that system block off all of this. So that's more interesting at the end of the day. So of course a space station defense platform
Build job complete.
costs more than 2 ships, but again, these stations are very, very powerful comparatively. Of course, you can't move them around, but as a defensive measure, really, really good. Found a
New job
gigantic
in the situation
skeleton
log.
somewhere. That's wonderful.
We've data mined this system dry.
So we want that and this system to block off all these to whoever might be sitting here. We don't care about their research ships, that's fine. They can exist. Now this station is already heavily fortified. 4,000 fleet power. Very solid. Conveying the critical. Early analysis of the industrial materials at use in Estron Prime. Blah blah. From the surrounding search, scorch marks, it's clear that this depot was constant use. Nearby we discovered several shipping crates. Something about critical stuff. So we're getting closer to something. Which is probably good. Consumer goods up. Food is still a bit of an issue. I'm not gonna reinforce fleets or build defenses right now because we need to push out here. Push our borders.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Build more outposts, which all cost 100
We've
alloy.
constructed something game-changing.
But what I do want to do on our planets... Alright, I keep talking about it and then I never do it. I think we need to do a first contact now because we need more slaves. Increase awareness. It costs 6 energy, we can afford this, and 45 influence, we can do that. Let's tell them that they're not alone. Let's increase their awareness. And here... we could reveal our presence to these guys immediately. I think we're gonna go do that. The Aroxu Society. Amazing. Visitors from the stars. Well, this is certainly unexpected. You caught us a bit of a disadvantage. We did. We come in peace, of course. We are peace bringers. If you just don't resist, all will be fine. All will be fine if you do not resist. So the question
system has been
is,
cased.
can we attack these now? I don't think we can. Don't think we can attack these. My armies are sitting on some planet. I don't remember which planet we sent our armies to. This one here? Was it this one? No. Damn. We sent our armies to some planet at some point in the past. Because there was a lot of... We're looking for this embark all button to be lit up. Because, there it is. There are all our armies. We sent them there to stabilize the situation. But now we need them again. Can I now just land there? Can I just unilateral be like, hey? No, okay, we can't do anything with them. We could try and improve our relations with them. Let's see. Who cares about the first contact? Let's try and work with these guys first.
Build job complete.
Maybe we can work with them. Look at everyone else hating us. Jesus. Okay. Alright, one of our leaders died. We have a few options on what to do with it. Scientist Poor Ron Avel has died, so we could give him a private possession, or we could spend some resources and get something out of it. We'll set up a foundation in her name. This is what we can do due to being pacifist. Costs us 200 energy, but it will give us something in return. The foundation marks a step towards peace and interstellar harmony. So we get pacifist ethics plus 10% and monthly society of the church plus 10% for the next 10 years. It's a decent price. That's a decent price to pay. Now, Minister Defense was who just died. Now we need to put someone else in. We're going to use the younger one. Neither of them has any skill at being in government. So Yon Denharo will be our new Minister of Defense, and eventually he will learn and become a good Minister of Defense. And thus, our first leader sadly died. I mean, we already have one who is immortal, who will not leave us, no matter how much we want
New
to.
augments research. Strap in.
Okay, let's check out this ship. Also science ship. We'll move down here immediately. Now, I have a feeling that if we cut this off, they might be on this end here. I think they come from here, not from there. But I might be wrong. Alright. We have a new crown prince, I think. Wait, what happened? Why do we have a new crown prince? Oh, I think our guy who just died... Wait. Was the guy who just died our former crown prince? No, our queen died or something. Our former crown prince is now king. King Yim. Alright, okay, cool. So maybe we can put the crown prince in instead. Who's the crown prince? Crown prince here. This guy is our immortal. But our crown prince is a scientist. We don't have another scientist job. We could get this guy in. And I think we will. He's worse than we already have, but if he works the council, he gets more experience. So that makes a lot of sense to do. Plus he brings in the leadership trait here. We already have one. Let's see. Dock Chipok, we don't need that. Happiness, no. Council agenda speed might be interesting. Or even more mining rush. I think we're going to go for even more mining rush. We need more minerals. So our crown prince is up on the council now. Let's pick a new research quickly. Slave armies, no. Naval capacity plus 25 might be interesting. What else do we have? Hyper entertainment forums. Upgrade to our holotheaters might be interesting. Energy siphon might be interesting as an extra cool weapon that no one else has with we. It deals 100% shield damage. I don't think we have anything much that deals shield damage on our ships right now, so could be interesting. 2 blockers. 4. Oh, we need this, honestly. I think this is where we're gonna go. We don't have anything to build out into our fleet capacity anyway. We are resource bound here. And we're trying to shore up our defenses more through this right now. I think we're gonna go pull our primary fleet over back home. Because if we get attacked in the south, then they can also fairly quickly go there. And we'll put this fleet there as well. Can we tell these guys to leave now? I think espionage is in the way of revealing our presence. Okay, we have an idle leader, our head of research. One researcher is doing nothing. So I think we'll go ahead and put them in charge of a planet. In charge of this tech world here. Not quite the best option for it. But that's okay. He'll deal with it. He'll make the right choices. Our automated systems have already started building robot assembly plants, and I need to put these on everything, basically. Robot assembly plants, how much do we have in terms? Okay. It costs 5.5 upkeep. These are expensive to run, but they're worth it. So maybe we don't put them absolutely everywhere. Do we have an agri world? Do we have a world that is dedicated to making food? No, but our home world is pretty much good at it. We could probably need more generator worlds, so I think we're gonna go build out some of that here as well. Robot assembly plants. We'll build this thing immediately, and yeah, that's all we can do right now. Okay, we got a nice little exploration thing happening. Build 3 defense platforms. We're working on things. We're getting places. What's the next cool thing we get out of this? Administrative AI. Extra research speed options. I think we already researched this, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's a different AI. We have some AI already. We're waiting for this to be explored.
We've data mined this system dry.
Afterward, we're gonna go see here. And then there. Alright, we get some physics
Trace complete.
research.
We got him.
Nice. So again, we're just working as quickly to get blocking systems. We don't know where they are. We don't know where they are. Trying to get it all done as quickly as possible. We found dark matter somewhere, which we can't do anything with at the moment. So because we haven't talked to these guys yet,
The system has been cased.
they can research our systems. They can fly through our borders as if we didn't exist because we can't talk to them. We can't tell them not to. We can't get upset at them. Can't throw them out yet. Oh, this is a good planet there. We will invest. No, we will not invest. We will just send. There's an archaeological site and a good planet. We'll take it. We'll go take it. Need to expand right now. Our food situation is certainly a bit of a problem. But looking at our economy here,
We've data mined this system dry.
should be robots popping up anytime soon. Once our robot assemblies are done. And I think we will go ahead. There are 156 jobs open. Could build this out already. And we will. But we need more alloys as well. So on this planet as well, we're gonna go build a robot assembly plant. Or do we go on a mining world rather? So we can mine more. Difficult choice, honestly. We don't have that much energy. So we need to be a little bit careful. Definitely building on a generator world. So the robots can work that. So robots can work food, minerals, and energy credits at the beginning. Eventually you can like upgrade them, make them better robots. But right now that's basically all we got for them. So we could take this, cutting off access to this for whoever might exist up here. Let's see. Could build a few ships here.
Build job complete.
Our scientists quickly dismantled the precarious packaged crates. Upon opening the first crate, a strong hiss denoted the presence of climate-controlled inner chamber, prompting momentary panic that the contents might destabilize. Unfortunately, fortunately, they remained undamaged. The part immediately looked familiar, and the crew retrieved the manual found from Esther and compared the intricate manual. Such, we will bring the part aboard the further study. Our scientists should not spend more time on the harsh surface as... Okay, so we find a little thing that might help us deal with whatever artifact type thing we're looking for at the end.
Build job complete.
Good. Okay, these are all finished out as well. We'll take this system too. Or maybe even this system because it has a lot of energy. But we need to be careful right now with our alloy spending. So maybe we just set you to go build up what we already got. It's fine. We'll send you to move here already. Try and build as much as we can, blocking off enemy empires. Did I build another? No, we're just sending it up. That's fine. Alright, disabled gateway, we can't do anything about that yet. Wait, did we not already finish our Dyson Swarm thing? No, okay. Dyson Swarm is done in 5 months. Let's build one more construction ship because we'll need that. Our food reserves are going down hard. What we could do is try and trade a little bit. Trade a little bit. We could buy, but we don't earn that much. We could buy like 2 food per month with the trade that we're generating. So it's not really helpful. We have built at home the robot assembly plants. Could try and see if we can make some decisions. To speed up creation of stuff, but I don't think we can. Nope. So here, in our economy now, here, there should be, there we go, robot workers are starting to appear now. And we're getting 1.2 robot workers per month.
This system's secrets are ours.
A few slaves and a few Jollians. So these will help heavily augment our people. Let's set the rights for our robot workers, shall we? So they come as moat bots. Species minimum habitability 50%, emphasized from pops. And they are mechanical, so machine world habitability 100%. Starting age 1 to 10 years. Species minimum habitability plus 50%. Replaces food upkeep with energy credits. So this is more important for us to work now as well. Let's set the rights here. We don't have that much room. They can only be servants. They can't integrate. They are on social welfare, which I think we'll leave. Or we put them in servitude. I mean, we don't really need... I think we can put them in servitude, but let's leave them there for now. Colonization forbidden. No population controls. They can grow and migrate. So it's all good. We're starting to build some robots now. Debris impact. Jollian elites. 2 pops die. Oh dear. I think that was the debris we never took care of.
New council agendas on deck.
We never looked at that. New council agendas. Let's see what else we can do. Habitability plus 20%. It's not really... Wait. We're observing the total population of Phonok.
The system has been cased.
Our away team have come across interesting discovery. There's a chosen one who is reportedly descended from the stars to fill... Okay. Alright. So whoever is visiting the planet, they are worth investigating further. Okay. Is that one of... the small planets here, okay. So someone landed there and has described themselves as the chosen one. Alright, cool. Let's pause the game while I try to make a choice here. I think we go with this. This is not super sensible or helpful for us. But others will be a little bit more sensible, a little bit more nice to us and with us. So maybe we reduce friction around us, lessening our own negative impact on our neighbors. Our Minister of Defense gets fleet organizer, naval capacity plus 5%. It's not super good, but it's, well, it's this only trait we can get for council. We have unlocked the Dyson spheres. Wonderful. We want those heavily. And I think it's time... Energy Nexus. That would be good. This is an upgrade to what we already have, I believe. Stratospheric ionization. Unlocks orbital ring building. We don't have orbital rings yet. Disruptors are very good. They go directly to hull. These are very powerful weapons. We might want these. But cloaking fields are also good. Our frigates could be cloaked and launch surprise attacks on stations. This is really powerful. I've learned this on stream. This is about the same speed. I think I want disruptor weapons. Disruptor weapons. Straight to the hull, ignores any shield, any armor. That's pretty powerful. Okay, where are you going? Let's go survey this system, I think. Again, I don't know if they're coming from here or if they're coming from here. I believe they came from there. So we'll just go have a little look-see. See who's where.
Build job complete.
Definitely blocking this system off. Whatever there is. Okay. So this generator world here should have robot assembly plants now. Wonderful. And let's build this thing here, which gives them more energy sectors we can build. And let's also build one of those yards. We'll take production yards.
We've
There are a lot of
constructed
jobs
something
available here.
game-changing.
A lot of jobs available here. But that's okay. Eventually robots and our people will fill them in.
We've data mined this system dry.
Building this out. Hopefully we get a little bit more food out of it. This is fluctuating pretty heavily. I don't exactly know why. Can upgrade this.
Build job complete.
So we can have more. Not overall more. The max of what we can have on a planet is still limited. But we can build more of this sector type. Which is pretty good. False Prophet. Our away team have run into the Chosen One. A meta racket Caroneer masquerading as a central figure of a Ruxo mythology. Okay, so one of the little rat people we met before is trying to pose here. Let's expose them for the fraud they are. We don't like them. We don't like them. We are not helping. That's where we're too xenophobic. We're not gonna outright kill them. We've traced unusual electromagnetic radiation emanating from Stellaris to the secret subterranean bunker hiding a megacomputer the size of a battleship. Where's this? Okay. When attempting to interact with the computer, they discovered that the facility, which had appeared both abandoned and unguarded, was in fact operated by a security AI, the highest purpose of which seems to be frying its visitors with extreme prejudice. And the AI was finally defeated, the broadcast message to an unknown recipient. So we could scrap it, get some extra stuff out of it, use it to boost our own research, bunker bot modifier for 10 years, or let's continue its mysterious calculations. I mean, let it do its thing. It gives us a lot of unity, which I think is not bad for us to have. We might want to get that system there where the bunker bot sits. Okay, we get some more Elgate insight.
This system's secrets are ours.
This system has nothing in it. Oh, no. Okay, we found the border. Okay, so interesting. I don't think there are really systems that have nothing in them. Except, of course, when they have enemies in them. So here we found the borders of the other Star Empire. Meaning, we also know that this here is our border system. So let's go ahead and start the upgrade of this defensive station right away. Because this is what it's going to be. This is our border station. We can go and research these systems a little while longer until we have decoded the language.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Or they have decoded ours. Assumed it was an only small gas giant is in fact not. Beneath the deceptive cover of thick dust swirling something. Remarkable. Revealed to be a barren planet. Somewhere. Wonderful, we don't care. I will automate this guy. Honestly, we're gonna go pull him back. I don't want him to sit there. He will get locked. Or you know what? Let him do his thing. That's fine. If he gets locked, we'll just do the same thing as we did with the previous scientist who got locked outside. It's all good. Okay, Grey Goo. After detailed analysis of Officer Hur, Tat Sep, discovered that the strange metallic substance coating the surface of Null 5 in fact comprised of billions upon billions of nanites. So we get some nanites.
Time for some new chrome.
Which we could eventually use. We have a lot of research pending. Tar blockers is researched. How many of these do we have? 3. 3 dangerous and 0 lethal.
We've constructed something game-changing.
We haven't even used a single one of these yet. You don't even know how to use these. We'll figure it out in a moment. Let's see. I think it's time to research the Grand Archive. We have so many... Then again, we don't have the energy to use anything with it at the moment still. It's a difficult choice. Edict Fund might be good. We're not earning a lot of Unity right now. So I think we're going to go with that, honestly. We have a lot of edicts running, which are costing us a lot of Unity, which are slowing us down. So we'll take that. It's not the super optimal choice, but you know, that's not what we're looking for. Okay, our Lord Steward, our immortal boy. Research speed Archaeo studies, chance for Archaeo study, research options, mana artifact, ship cost, propulsion research. I think we're just gonna go with more research speed. Just overall, everything faster. Alright, but we could block this off sensibly. Like, that was a good thing to do, because this is where the border lies with this other alien empire. We have successfully deposed the meta record on the Phonok 1 masquerading as the chosen one. After... Wait. Freighter crash. Impact crater on Mathula Prime. Don't really care right now. We successfully scrapped this crashed ship. Gives a... Oh, nice. Alloys, that's good. They go Fanatic Xenophobe, which is in line with us. And they progress to the next stage. And their awareness goes up. I mean, they are aware. We are talking to them. They're in the Renaissance age now. We know all we can know about them. We have a little bit of alloy to spend. So we'll build defensive stations here for now. And we should start the colonization process of this planet, though we don't have the alloy right now for a colony ship. We could make this into a food planet. Is it good for that? It's a relic world. Oh dear. No, it's horrible for anything. This is a bad world for anything, really. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't know why we have 70% habitability up there, but we'll figure it out. Okay. Starbase damage, starbase hull points. How old are you? 66. Planetary defense armies, navy instructor, naval capacity, starting experience. Now we'll make the border defense guard. We have a lot of starbases that are important for us. So this guy boosts them even further, which is pretty crazy. Went up to 2,800, and our fully equipped station went up to...
We've constructed something game-changing.
And as you can see with our fleet, it's going to be difficult early on to overcome fully equipped defensive stations. They're hard to overcome. These are actually a problem. Very good of you. The fool caused nothing but headaches for us. His mumbo jumbo and embarrassment. It's the 5th time this has happened. Honestly, we're glad they're gone. Here, you take this. A gift from making the problem go away. One-time deal. Very good nature. Oh, cool. So because we got rid of that racket dude, his other friends are like, you know, you helped us here. Have a lot of resources. And I mean a lot of resources. That's a lot of resources. That's not a fully equipped defense station, but we're getting there. We're getting very close. And it allows us to go get another system here. We'll take this one.
This system's secrets are ours.
Trust cap -10. That is something in diplomacy. Like, people can only have so much trust in us, and this is just reduced. They can't have more than that, so I don't care too much. We need to care about our food, though. If we upgrade this, it does take a little bit of... How How are we doing on volatile gases? Not great. Where is that planet that has volatile gases as an extra thing? There is a planet where there is something here. Medical jobs like this. I would love to be able to be, hey, take this as the second most important job. But I mean, roboticists are also very helpful, of course. We're earning how much food? We're producing 12 food. Getting the upgrade here is not super helpful. There's a lot of crime on this planet. Oh dear. I mean, it's still decreasing, but this was the one that kind of got busted. We have a lot of worlds which we're not doing all that much with, let's be real. But that's mainly a matter of not having enough people. Okay, let's see. Orbital bombardment damage goes down, defense armament damage goes up. Habitability plus 10%. I think we're gonna go for this now. Because this increases our resource output everywhere. Should anyway. This should go up a little bit now. With people being happier, working more. Yep. Did something. Okay, the dominant crime syndicate has consolidated power. These taxes must be dealt with. Criminal, okay. The crime world is not decriming. So what we can do, I think, in management, we can go through decisions. And we should be able to go launch an anti-crime campaign. Oh, God, my English. Let's check our policies and edicts. We need to cancel something here. I think we'll cancel the mining subsidies. Because we need more...
We've constructed something game-changing.
We need more unity coming in. And we get more energy as well. Actually, we might consider the fear campaign. We might consider turning that off. Thanks to our operatives, we are looking at the night sky and renewed interest. They whisper stories, few believe, of mysterious lights in the sky. Stories with a grain of truth. Okay. Let's turn off the fear campaigns. We don't really need them and they eat up a lot of energy. And if we have more energy available, we can deck out our planets, each of them with a robotic assembly plant, which are super helpful for us to build more robots. We'll also upgrade the capitals where we can, but for now I want robotic assembly plants more so than anything. And that's all we can build again. Just keep going through it.
Build job complete.
Wonderful, very good, thank you. Glad to have you on my side here. Could get, if we take this, we block off access to all of this, which is fine. So because there might be something up here, we don't know yet. We don't know. Scientist here. You're not on the council. You're just out there. Let's make you another accolade. Anomaly discovery chance. Let's go. You're still surveying systems. Anomalies are good. They make the systems better. So, what we could do? Wait. Policies and edicts. Farming subsidies. Not really. The capacity subsidies are more important for us still. The capacity subsidies help us build more workers. And that way we will eventually get more food. So +1 is fine enough. We don't need a lot of it. Start sifting. Okay. Endless blizzards. Okay. Wait. Who's doing this? Okay, no, it's our archaeologist. Okay, it's fine. I'm wondering if there are 2 active archaeology digs right now, but I don't think so. Nope. Doesn't look like it. It's just this one here. There are just many digs in this system. We're looking.
The system has been cased.
We're searching. Okay, we can build one more, and then this station here is fully decked out with defensive capabilities, which is wonderful. Let's check that this is a science ship of theirs. Yep, it is. I just want to see that there are no workships running around suddenly in systems we would like to still take.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Let's build the last defense platform here. So we also have a 4,000 something defensive station sitting here on all of our borders. Now these will not be absolutely the best and perfect defenses. Ooh, there's a small tomb world here in the reverse system. Measured pounding observed from orbit is the motion of immense and ancient geothermal extractors. Very good. Ooh, energy credits plus 2,000. We're getting lots of these now. To a point we might actually want to sell some for some trade. Maybe 5,000. And now we trade these back in for minerals. Yep. And now we go through our planets and keep building robot assembly plants. And we upgrade the gene clinics where we can. We also have some of our small resources full up. But first we want to work on getting more people going. More worker drones. Okay, so this here says storage is full. We have all minor artifacts that we can have. So let's go for artifact analysis. Gives us a uranium glassware thing, which is a thing that existed on Earth. We could do another one, because honestly we don't really have anything else to do. We could get Elgate inside. Why not? Cost 1,000, doesn't hurt us. Even if we get the full Elgate inside, we still have a choice to make to use it or not. So I'm not too worried about it. But if we look at our species now, we should see quite a bit of robots. 89. Our slaves are slowly growing. Incoming transmission, the Caravan Fleet, the Numistic Order. Apologies for our blighted presence in the universe, Jollians. We are the Numistic Order, humble merchants serving Numa, the goddess of fortune. Okay, these are basically a traveling casino, so we don't want to talk to them.
Time for some new chrome.
They haven't talked to us either. Edict fund goes up, that's good. Gives us more income on the Unity. 2, 1. Uplift. Ooh, we could uplift. That's good. I think we're gonna go for that. We have a pre-FTL. Ooh, clone vats though. Ooh. Monthly organic pop growths +1. Oh, those are good. Oh, those are really, really good. Ayah. They cost a lot of food to run, which we can't quite afford yet. We could go for this instead. Uplift is good. We could allow uplifting the one species there that we have and then enslave them. More workers for us. So I think I like this. I like this. Base intel level is good, so we know more about our neighbors. But I think we're gonna go for this because we do have one pre-sapient species on one of our planets, which we might be able to do something with that way. Oh, we don't have 8 platforms here yet. Alright, this will our next investment of alloy will go there. We have enough to build more robot assembly plants and or upgrade the gene clinics. Asteroid collision. We don't care, it just adds some minerals somewhere up here maybe. We do care a little bit, that's quite a bit of resources there, which we might want to snag up for us. Distress signal. Entering the Duga system, our sensors detect a faint signal originating on Duga 4. A short and repeating pattern appears to be a call for aid. However, given the signal weakness, we expect that locating this source will prove difficult. If there's a chance, we have to take it.
New job in the situation log.
Let's see, the distress signal origin is this in here somewhere? There. We need a science ship, which we have, curiously enough. Let's go research this and then we let you go continue on your way. And we'll take this system, or do we? No, we want to save up. We are not in any rush in the north here. Here we've blocked these off, so that's fine. I think we locked both their science ships a little bit. They can still return into their own space, but yeah. We know our limits now to 3 sides. Well, 2 sides, really. Which is good to know. And that means up there is our greatest opportunity for expansion. I don't think we send colonists here yet because we don't have the alloys to do. Maybe we should. Let's do it. It's a horrible place. It's super blocked. Like, this has so many blockers. We have to invest so much energy to clear this out, which we should probably start on. But look at this. Dense ruins. Lots of research here. This is a perfect research world, honestly. Definitely not an agri world. Tech world. Let's go. Let's colonize this baby. This doesn't have any gene clinics yet. Let's build that medical center. And we don't really need the entertainers after that. But that's okay.
The system has been cased.
This here can get robot assembly plants. So let's check our primary home here. We could start excavating these. Remove the blockers. So we unlock all these blocked areas here. Let's do this everywhere we can. This costs a lot of energy. But look at what we're freeing up. So much.
Agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances.
Should build a specialization here at some point. Equipped with protective gear and frost-resistant heavy machinery, our scientists made short work with the tedious yet simple process of removing the snow and fine dust layers. Soon, strange patterns were discovered, a series of trenches spreading a root-like pattern and covering the vast swath of territory. Within those crevices, we found the desiccated remains of all sorts of organisms, everything you could pull from the planet's surface, from vegetation to wildlife, and all that existed between. Somehow, the trenches ground up the organics by pulverizing them between their rocky walls, extracting any useful nutrients, and transporting them to the convergence point in a process akin to digestion. The dust they set back is now covers the majority of this landscape. This begs the question or two, or what the crevices were feeding. Well, we might find out next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please go down in the comments. Let me know. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Check out our streams. Every Saturday we play some Stellaris. Join our Discord. They can ask people like me, and my community is often much more knowledgeable than me about Stellaris related questions or Paradox game related questions. And this is it for today. Hope to see you on the next one. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. See you then. Bye bye.